So, I just tried to record, and 4 minutes into it, my computer just turned off. So, we're going to start over. Yay! I'm recording from the floor because of this area right here. If I sit up in this area on a chair, you can't see me. So, I'm on the floor. Hi from the floor. I just got back from Dr. Garamoni office for my consultation. My surgery is tomorrow. I get picked up from the shuttle at 5:15 tomorrow morning. My surgery is at 7:30, and I should be leaving the surgery center at about 11. 7:30 is my surgery. 11:30 is when I'm probably going to leave. 11:30. I'm not positive. I am being picked up by my cousins who I've met once. She lives here in Florida. My wife and my mother, who were supposed to be here for surgery, are stuck. All flights out of Georgia are canceled because of the weather, and they were both touching down in Georgia. One from Portland, my wife is flying in from Portland, and my mother-in-law from South Carolina, and neither of them can get to me, and they will not do surgery without somebody there to pick you up afterwards. So that's a good note. Other than having to wait in the room for almost 2 hours, I think Dr. Garamoni had an emergency. I said that because I heard a woman's voice. I'm going to say woman's voice because it did sound feminine, crying pretty loudly. So I think something happens. So I sat in there patiently and just kind of waited. When he got in there, it was pretty cool. He was pretty nice. My son wrote him a letter, and he actually got pretty excited about the letter. He actually shared it with his receptionist and made a photocopy of it. The only reason he didn't keep the letter is because my son had asked some questions in the letter, so he wrote back on the same letter to give back to my son. But that was really cute that he was so excited about it. He talked about Dr. Alexander a little bit in the fact of he's heard that he might not be that good. And then he was telling me about other people similar to Dr. Alexander, that he's actually had to fix some of other surgeons' work. He did not say Dr. Alexander's name in particular, but he implied, well, that's the way I interpreted it. Mind you, my interpretation might not be what he meant to send out there. So, that being said, and then also he even told me about how, like, 2 weeks ago he got a call from a guy who had surgery a month ago, not by him. And he sent him pictures, and Dr. Garamoni said, I actually can't help you, I'm sorry. So be careful, please be careful. I made the mistake of jumping on Dr. Alexander so quickly because it sounded right, and and thankfully Dr. Garamoni can now take me in. Now we're going to move on to why I'm actually doing this video. Medicines, lots and lots of it. This is all the stuff that I was given for pre- and post-top surgery. Number one is this stuff. It naturally helps inflammatory response. I'm starting to take that now, 2 capsules 3 times a day. I'm actually only going to take it 2 times a day today because it gets too late. I don't take it tomorrow. I'm not allowed to have anything at all in my stomach after midnight tonight, which is okay because my surgery is at 7:30. I actually get picked in the morning a.m. in Florida. I actually get picked up from the hotel at 5:15 in the morning tomorrow, which is actually interesting because at home that would only be like, 2 o'clock? My wife is going to be passed out while I'm having surgery and not even know. Well, I mean, I'm going to tell her, but you know what I mean. Number 2, I start taking tomorrow after surgery, 3 capsules 3 times a day. This is what it says. And then, because the incisions, when they heal, it's kind of like a tattoo, that kind of concept. If you have a tattoo, it gets really itchy. So, Benadryl, I take that every 4 to 6 hours for itching. Next one is milk of magnesium. I have not seen a video of a guy who talks about post-surgery that has not been constipated. So I'm prepared. I got the big bottle. Yes, the big bottle. So that is twice a day, 2 tablespoons. Next one is my Vicodin. It's generic. I don't know which one it actually is, but there it is. It's the equivalent of Vicodin according to the pharmacist. And because I'm allergic to a lot of antibiotics, this is my antibiotic. So yeah, and it really bothered me, and we had a problem. It had my old name on it, and I don't even have, I mean, I have that ID still, but I have my new ID, but whatever. And I think I just showed it to you, so now you know. It doesn't really matter. Not a whole lot of people watch my video. And antibiotic is every 8 hours, for 7 days, and then the Vicodin 4 to 6 hours as needed for pain. So that is 7 medications that I'm going to be taking. I don't think I've ever taken that much. Ever. Like, put it all together, how many pills I'm going to be taking. I'm pretty sure you could add my life together, and it would get very close to that amount. So, be prepared for that when it comes to top surgery. Be very prepared. Lots of meds, 7 different medications. Make sure you have money to pay for, especially your 2 prescriptions. What was really cool is right behind Dr. Garamoni's office, there is a grocery store. And in that grocery store, there's a pharmacy. And in that pharmacy, they sell these antibiotics for very cheap, or for the medication for very cheap. The antibiotic was only $21 without insurance. I don't have insurance for this stuff. And my Vicodin was only $40, so that wasn't too bad. Plus the vitamins from Dr. Garamoni, which was $60. They offered to sell something else for scarring later, but I actually have something for that. Milk and magnesium, this huge bottle, I think $10, and I honestly cannot remember how much the Benadryl was, but it couldn't have been too much. On to one other really quick topic. I don't want to make this video too long. My wife and my mother are stuck in Atlanta, which freaked me out for a while, because it turns out that you cannot have surgery at this surgery center that Dr. Garamoni uses without someone to pick you up. So, luckily, I have a cousin from here, from TC's side, Teresa, my adopted mom, the woman, I took her last name, she has a niece here who is now technically my cousin, who she called. I've met this girl once, but she's willing to come and pick me up and bring me back to the hotel, and at least sit with me to make sure I don't have a reaction to this antibiotic. I haven't had this one before. And then hopefully my wife will, or my mother will get here within a couple hours of that. I doubt it. My gut tells me it's not going to happen. So I am a little nervous about the pain and dealing with it in this room by myself, but at least everything is really close to each other in the room, so it's not like I have to walk really far to the bathroom or to get some water, or I'm just going to stick my pills right next to my nightstand, make sure I have it there. I'm going to write down a little schedule, at least for the first 48 hours, of when to take my meds, and that's all I can do, you know? So, that being said, I keep looking at myself in the in the video. I'm so handsome. No. That being said, there's my video. Thanks for watching. I don't want to say wish me luck, because it's not about luck. Just send me good thoughts if you happen to watch this in the next 24 hours. Surgery's tomorrow, February 13th. Today is the last day I wear a binder. The last day. I know I have to wear my ace bandages for a while after top surgery, but I don't wear a binder anymore. No more boobies, no more boobies, no more boobies. Alright, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.